welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know, I am Alex, and today's video is going to be my version of a to be read jar. If you see one on my lap, it's because I accidentally pulled one out before recording, so I am going to use this one. I got these off of Etsy, and I'm using a plastic bag. I definitely need to add more to this, but that's where we are. I've been struggling with what to read, what I want to read, and picking books for the month to read, so I decided to do this to kind of clear my Goodreads list and also pick books out. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in. I also want to put a disclaimer. I prefer to read on my Kindle, so I don't have any physical books. So the prompt that I pulled by accident before hitting record was Paranormal Mysteries, and I actually do have one. I have Thus With a Kiss I Die. The only thing that I did not realize is that this is book number 2, so I don't know if that's going to be an issue. So if you've read Thus With a Kiss I Die, let me know if I need to read the first book first before doing this, or if I'll be fine. This is the delightfully irrelevant daughter of a not so ill-fated Romeo returns to sleuth another day in fair Verona in a hugely entertaining historical mystery series with a refreshing, bold premise. I'm so excited because I love historical fiction, and I loved Romeo and Juliet, even though they die at the end and all the things. So I'm super duper excited about this book. So that will be the first one. I'm actually going to pull up a Google Doc so I know what I'm reading really quickly with that, because we will go over at the end what I'm reading for those of you that watch the whole thing. So Die. So that's the first one. And then we are going to pick the second prompt here. Ooh. True crime. Okay, I think I have a lot of those on my list. Let me see. It's one of those things where I never remember what's on my actual list, because I have over 200 and something books in there. So I need to like double check what I have in my list here. Hold on. I do. And I know that not everyone likes true crime, and that's okay. We don't have to, all of us agree. But, okay, I actually have, like, quite a lot on here, which was not part of the plan for me to have as many books as I thought I had. I don't want to read that one with going back to school, because I do have a school shooting one on here, and I don't want to read that with going back to school. Oh, here we go. I actually really have been wanting to read this book, and I've never read it. It's Bad Blood, Secrets and Lies of a Silicon Valley Startup, which is about Elizabeth Holmes. So that is going to be the book that I choose. I just want to make sure that I put it. I wasn't sure if, so that is the true crime pick. And let's pick another one here. And it is Friends to Lovers Romance. I don't know what I have. See, this is the problem. I never know what I have and what I don't have, like I keep saying. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I probably have like a ton. Okay, I do have like a couple. So let's see what I want. Let me just make sure that I don't have anything else but those 3 books, and then I'll tell you the 3. Yep, I only have 3. the 3 books that I have. So I have People We Meet on Vacation, which is and then Love and Other Words, and then I have Love Light Farms, which is a series. So I'm gonna go with actually the People We Meet on Vacation, because that seems like the right pick for me. So that is that one. We are picking 6 books, by the way. So we have 3 more to pick here. Let's do this. Translated book. Oh boy, that's always a tough one because it means it was, yeah. So let's see what I got to pick here. Let's see if I have anything on my list of things. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have anything translated on here? No, I do not. So therefore, this prompt is irrelevant. We're going to pick a new prompt. That happens occasionally with To Be Red Jars, as you know. Books with multiple POVs. Let's see if I have that. What I love about Goodreads is that you can like search your list to like narrow down if you have that book or not. Oh, I do actually. I have a few. I have 3. Nope, I have more than 3. Okay, so we are going to go through each one that I have. And if you've read any of these, let me know in the comments. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and opinions on these. So that is cool. Okay, so let's go back up to the first one. So the first one that I have is Anxious People. I have One of Us is Lying, Eleanor and Park, The Vanishing Half, The Nightingale by Christine Hanna. Since I already have a historical fiction, I'm not going to choose that one just because it's historical fiction and I don't generally want to read that. I don't really like to read 2 historical fictions at the same time. That's just me. Then She Was Gone. So now we're going to just kind of click on these and see which one I want. Okay, this book I definitely want to read, but because of the fact that I am a single parent, I don't know if that's a good idea for me to read right now. Then She Was Gone. I just don't know if that was a good idea because it is about a teenage 10 years ago. Her daughter goes missing, so I don't know if that's the best option for me. So let's go back up to the other ones. I think what I'm gonna do is either One of Us is Lying or Eleanor and Park. So let me just like click on these and read them really quickly, and see. That's a romance one, so I might choose that one. Just because of the fact that we already chose a paranormal mystery. So if One of Us is Lying is a mystery, we'll have to see. You know what? Yeah, it's thriller and a mystery. I'm gonna skip that one. I like to read those more towards October than I like to read those in. So I'm gonna do Eleanor and Park. That's what we're gonna do. Eleanor and Park. That's what we're gonna do there. Okay, let's put this back over here so we can 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. So let's pick out some more options for us. Okay, we have a nonfiction written by a BO person of color author. Sorry, I'm not trying to say. I know I have some. I can't remember what I have. So I need to go look and see what I have, because I know I have a couple on there. Because when I see a book by like one of my favorite athletes, or I see any of those, I always click on them, because I'm very much like somebody who likes to read those sorts of things, like about like my favorite people that I want to read. Oh, this one's been on my to be read list forever, so we're gonna go straight to that. We are gonna read Wild Swans, Three Daughters of China. I didn't even go any further, I apologize, but this has been on my list forever, so I'm going to check that off, because I really, really want to read that, and I believe it's already downloaded to my Kindle, if I remember correctly. So there's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, last one, folks, and then we're gonna novella. I don't know if I have a novella. I don't know if I have a novella. We're just gonna be honest. I don't know if I have a novella. I don't think I have a novella. I don't think I have a novella. Yep, nope, I don't have a novella. Okay, we're not gonna do that one. That's okay. That is the beauty of prompts. Sometimes you have them, sometimes you don't. So, whoop, I grabbed two, so I'm gonna grab the top one and put the other one back in. And we are going to, I don't have a poetry collection. That I can tell you right now. So we're gonna grab that other one that I had just back out. Book with time skips. I don't know if I have any of that either. I don't know if I have that. Skips. Don't know if I have any of those. No, I do not. Some of this is frustrating because I don't have any, so we're definitely going to be printing more of these out. Okay, an author's sophomore book, which is their second book. I don't know if I have any of those either. Let's see if I have that on here. The one that I have, I think I already picked. So that is a bit frustrating, not going to lie. Yep, Eleanor and Park was the second book, and I didn't realize that was the second book, so we're not going to read that. So we're already reading that, so we can't pick that one. So let's see what else we got. I don't have a banned book on my list. Okay, we're really struggling with the last one. A final book in a series. No, I'm not doing this one because if I haven't finished the other two, we're not doing that to myself, so that's going back in there. Okay. Historical fiction set in an Asian country. I don't have any of that. Oh my. We're just like really struggling today. The last prompt. Fiction or nonfiction about climate change. I don't have any of that. Like I said, some of these reading prompts are great. Like I got these off of Etsy, so I do love Etsy for these things. I didn't want to YA magical realism. I don't know if I have one of those. I do have like books with magic in it. I don't know if I have, I don't know if I actually have any of them on my to be read. Like I don't know what I have on my to be read list of them. If I have one on here. Nope, I don't. I'm having so much fun with the last one. Guys, we're going through prompts. I mean, this is one way. Didn't I? inspired TV show. I have, I believe, a ton of those. I think I have a ton of those, if we're being honest. I probably have like a ton of those. Yeah, I can already see like quite a few of these on here. Okay, so let's see. I have The Hunger Games, which I've actually read 1, 2, and I've read 1 and 2. I haven't read them, so if I pick that, I'll go back to the beginning. I've actually read, I have The Hobbit on here. Don't know if I want to read that. I have the Princess Diaries series because my millennial heart didn't know that there was a Princess Diaries series. Just saying. What else did I have? I have Game of Thrones on here. Let me know if you've read any of these too, by the way, because I would love to know. I have the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants series on here as well. I have Red, White, and Blue on here. That's fairly newer. I believe Amazon does that one. I haven't watched it yet either, so it's on my to-watch list as well. Like my to-be-read list is on my, like, a lot of this stuff when it comes to, like, because I like to read and then watch. I know it's, like, this thing about me that people don't understand. So I've decided that I'm going to throw caution to the wind because I don't have a fantasy book on here, and I haven't read a good fantasy series since Harry Potter. I'm gonna put a Game of Thrones on here. Book 1. That's what we're gonna do. So now we're gonna do a quick recap of what I'm reading. So I'm reading Thus With the Kiss I Die, which is actually a sequel. This is all for August, a sequel, but not a book 2, but like, again, if you've read it, let me know if I need to read book 1. For True Crime, Bad Blood, Secrets and Lies of Silicon Valley. For multiple POVs, we have People We Meet on Vacation. No, I'm sorry. Well, I don't even remember what prompt that was. So People We Meet on Vacation, Eleanor Park, Wild Swans, The Three Daughters of China, and Game of Thrones book 1. So that is my to be read for August. I will film a July recap of what I've read, and I will also fill in August. I'm going to refill this bag with some more, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day and enjoy this video.